Hello my friend, how are you? This is Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator baby. Can you dig it? I've got a nice recipe for you, something real simple. I want to keep everyone inspired and motivated. I know there's a lot of people out there that are just beginning to try to understand this stuff, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you a real simple salad. We've got 5 ingredients here, and those ingredients are romaine lettuce, dill, alfalfa sprouts, grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, and some oranges. So first I'm going to do 2 variations. The first variation I'm going to do is a wrap, okay? So I'm going to take my lettuce and I'm going to take a nice beautiful leaf. I was inspired today by this lettuce. Sometimes I'll see one type of food like this and it'll inspire this whole idea. I've been spending most of the days just living off of juice, punishing myself for what happened to me in my childhood, orthorexia and nervosa. Or perhaps I'm an expert in the detoxification and regeneration of the physical protoplasm, and I've got a vision, a long-term vision for my life, and I do know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I probably am crazy, but whatever. There may be a chance, though, that I'm very well educated and astute when it comes to detoxification. But anyways, I'm going to take a lettuce leaf. Can you say random? Random dandom. Take a lettuce leaf, okay? This is serious business here, Mr. McDonald, Life Regenerator. Then you want to take some cherry tomatoes, okay? I'm going to cut these cherry tomatoes in half because I want to have fun with you. We're all going to have fun together. And chopping cherry tomatoes in half is really a lot of fun. You just slice it right down the middle. There you go. Cherry tomatoes are fun to eat. I know there's kids out there watching. You take those little red tomatoes and you pop them right in your cute little mouth. You know, kids, cherry tomatoes are Life Regenerator approved. Listen to the Life Regenerator. He knows what he's talking about. Fruits and vegetables for the win. Okay? Next. Alfalfa sprouts, okay? Put those alfalfa sprouts on the lettuce leaf. You dig? Of course you do. This is the Life Regenerator channel, baby. Spread those on there real nice. Nice little layer of alfalfa sprouts, okay? Next, I'm going to pile on some of those cherry tomatoes. Beautiful cherry tomatoes. These colors in these foods become the color in your skin, the color in your eyes, the color in your hair. The essential oils become the emanation of effervescence, what you smell like. So eat these fresh foods and don't let the oils evaporate into the air when you apply heat to your foods. Eat your foods raw and fresh. Eat all the fruit that you want, and then eat all the vegetables that you want, and you'll be doing a really good job for yourself. Trust me. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of dill. Just a few little minced pieces of dill. And then I'm going to spread that over the top of the wrap here. Okay? The next step is the dressing. So I'm going to cut an orange in half here. And then I'm going to make sure no seeds fall down into the deliciousness, I'm going to just dress it up just like that. Oh, baby. The Life Regenerator is in full effect. Look at that. Okay, now that, my friends, is a veggie wrap extraordinaire to the highest levels of purity and deliciousness. Okay? I dig it. It's really good. Now next, we've got a wrap. Okay? I'm going to set that off to the side here. The next thing I'm going to do is make the salad version of the same thing. So have fun, make some wraps, give those to your friends or your family or the neighbor when they come over and say, you're on this crazy raw food thing. Show them how cool it looks and how cool and good it tastes. If you want to use a little sea salt, go ahead. If you want to sprinkle a little garlic powder over the top, that'll, a lot of people need a little bit more of those kinds of things at first until you really get the taste buds trained. So let's make a dressing for the salad first, okay? First things first, OJ, baby. Oranges are in season right now, and you should be consuming as much oranges as you can because oranges travel really well, and oranges keep for a long time. So oranges are a really magnificent food, especially this time of year when they're coming right off the trees right now. And orange juice is a great way to wake up. I love this little machine. I keep hearing this thing about it doesn't get everything out of there, but trust me, it does. It does better than the machine at Whole Foods. It gets down into the white pithy part, especially if you really ream on it for a minute. So just bear with me for a minute while I make some OJ, and I'm going to show you how to make a nice dill dressing, okay? Now in this way, the way we did it over here with the wrap, the dill doesn't really have a chance to, what I'm going to do with the dill here is make a dressing with the oranges. And once I use the Vitamix to bring out the essential oils to break down the fiber and the cellulose in the dill, it's going to really bring the flavors to life, and then you'll have this wonderful dressing that you can put on your salad with lots of flavor. You don't need any oils or any salt. You can. Feel free to expand and get creative and make it work for you. You have to make the raw foods work for you so that you can stick with it. The main thing is to eat the healthy, wholesome foods, continually train yourself and your taste buds, as well as your consciousness, so that you can slowly but surely get off the junk food that I think causes a lot of issues in people's bodies, because when your body gets clogged up and stops functioning, it's really hard to stay in a state of health, and it can become harder to be happy. I continually, every day, continue to cleanse my body out, and I've done a lot of really good work with minimalized, no-fat, high-fruit, green juice diet, and I'm getting a lot of relaxation, body work, breath work, meditation, and I do a lot of relaxation type CDs. I continually educate myself on various subjects, financial prosperity, as well as different, obviously the health is one of my favorite hobbies, detoxification, spirituality of course. There's so many different subjects that you can, that you can learn, and learning is so much fun. So always keep learning and keep growing, because that's what life is about. Life is about continually learning and growing. I feel sorry for the people that give me a lot of flack, that they're like 20-something years old and they feel like they have all the answers to life. I don't know anything, but I sure want to learn. So I'm just hungry to continually learn and grow, and experience and experiment as well. All of my opinions are tentative at this time, and at the arrival of new information, then I would be much more willing to change any opinion that I have. Because really, what's interesting about the human condition is that perception dominates consciousness, but what you want to be is pure awareness itself. So when you become pure awareness, then you really don't have any opinion about anything, and you don't really have to defend anything either. So the level of peace goes up to the levels of infinite peace instead of part-time peace. If everyone goes along with me, then I'm at peace, but if they don't agree with me, then I'm pissed off and cause myself to have heart attacks and bad digestion. So it's better to just be cool, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm gonna take some lettuce here. Oh, I was in the middle of a dressing before I got into that dissertation about punks being chumps. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. Yeah, I can dig it. It can be a little bit rough, but the more spiritual that I get, the more easier I can just deflect it, and it's like whatever, because I don't know anything. I just love the algae. That's all I can say about it. I love the algae. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, but it's funny because I bet you if I asked all those people that hate the algae and think it's a scam, I bet you they never even tried it. So wouldn't that be funny to have an opinion about something you've never even tried? That's kind of ignorance, isn't it? I've been doing the algae for 15 years. I would say, listen to my experience. You know, listen to my 15 years of experience in research instead of some kid that never tried it before. You know what I mean? That's craziness. I'm an expert, you know? So that's an orange and a dill dressing. Now, you could throw some tomatoes in there and really make it a nice orange, tomato, and dill dressing. I'm going to have the tomatoes whole because I like to bite into those fresh, juicy, red, ripe tomatoes. You could also throw a clove of garlic in there if that's your thing, a little sea salt, a hot pepper. Like I said, feel free to get creative. You got to do that in order to keep yourself on the road to raw, baby. I believe in all of you. Hey, if I can do it, if I'm living it where I'm at right now, coming from where I came from, anybody can do it. You just have to keep on persevering. Can't listen to what anyone says because they don't know about you. They don't know about what your heart is telling you. Anybody who eats raw food is really a good, smart thinker. You know, it's a really cool thing to do. You're creative and you're intelligent. Because yeah, pizza tastes good, and lettuce might not have the, you know, the same stimulating qualities as pizza, but it sure digests a lot better and leaves behind a lot less metabolic waste. So if you want to live a little bit longer, because dying of cancer or colon disease or heart attacks or strokes or getting your legs cut off from diabetes, now that's stupid. If you can avoid it. And the way we avoid that on this channel anyways is to consume large amounts of raw foods so that we can keep our colon clean and our blood clear. Can you dig it? Thank you. So I'm going to throw in some lettuce here into this bowl. And I was going to try to make this video short, but lately the videos, they just keep getting longer because I've got so many things to say. I mean, I know the answer to everything. There is no answer to anything. Whoa, you're a genius, Life Regenerator. I'm going to just throw those in there whole, kabammo. I'm going to take this dill here, chop that. Even though I've got the dill salad dressing, I want it to be heavy on the dill because dill really makes you smell good. And dill is also an excellent mucus dissolver. I bet you didn't know that. Now throw your sprouts on top, and you're golden. You're golden. It's like top of the line, top of the charts. You're out there. It's intergalactic planetary. Planetary intergalactic. I mean, this is the highest level of food consumption that you can be at. A lot of people hate this kind of food. But this is not the food to be hated. This is the kind of food to be loved and adored, snuggled and cuddled with in a nice warm bed while watching a movie. Now I got to get up out of here. But I just wanted you to know that I think that you're doing a great job at taking care of yourself, and I really appreciate you being here. And that's the truth. So I'm going to have this salad. I'm going to put a little bit of dressing on top. And I'm going to continue to enjoy my life and my experience and experiments with raw food. And I will be in touch with you all shortly, okay? Thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe to these videos. We're getting close to 50 grand. And I told you, remember the clown wig video? And I said, if I get to 50,000 subscribers, then I'll have some self-esteem. So please help me. Please help me get to 50,000 subscribers. Tell your grandma to subscribe to these videos. Thank you. I love you. You know it's true. Bye-bye. Eat your raw foods. You can do this. You're a champion. Bye.